What is up, y'all? Welcome back to the GridironTalkZone Podcast. Well, we talk football every few months, but it looks like we're talking NBA tonight. We're doing playoff predictions, first round, breaking down the matchups. At the end, I believe we're going to give a finals pick. But, yeah, we're going to break down the first round matchups, and I'm going to let Jude take over the show right now. And, yeah, Jude, you got us.
All right. Shouldn't be too much conversation surrounding this series. Is it even going to go 5? No, I don't think so.
I think Heat talent can definitely
without Jimmy though.
Celtics, even without Jimmy, I think that the Celtics are going to win in 6 games.
Even without Jimmy?
Yeah, I think Heat taking 6.
Wow.
How do they?
No, I don't know.
Spoles in the playoffs.
Nick, did you watch the Heat Sixers play-in game?
I watched the Bulls suck today, but the Bulls suck. I didn't watch it.
They both suck.
Oh yeah, the Bulls are awful. The Heat.
Nah, bro. The Celtics.
The Bulls should not be the 10th seed. Like the Heat's
Ultra's defense this year, they cannot handle the Celtics. There's no.
Yeah, there's no way. I don't think
so bad.
I think I would be genuinely shocked if the Celtics lost like 3 games the whole East playoffs. Like
I gotta know how much Ultra's getting paid.
I think this is going to be the Steelers, even without Butler, that the Celtics have.
I mean, I can see it. They just completely mucked the game up. But I don't know. They have no scoring, bro. The Celtics just light them up. They should. I don't know. Celtics pretty. We don't really have to talk much about this, especially even with Jimmy. I still think the Celtics win pretty handily. Honestly,
for sure. I can't see.
I don't think the Heat have it this year, man.
They can't stop.
But last year, the Heat looked like they didn't have it going into the playoffs, and then
you're right. But you got to also remember that first round series when they played the Bucks. Giannis was out for 3 games.
Yeah.
So it's not like Tatum's out. This Celtics team is ridiculously better than the Bucks last year.
This is not the
Heat. And the Celtics, dude. Their 5th best player is Derek. Their 5th starter is Derek White. Last year, it was I think they had Marcus Smart in their starting lineup, and Malcolm Brogdon too. These guys just wiped them off the floor.
Is Terry Rozier out?
The whole series?
Yeah.
I don't think so. No.
Okay, well
he could give him a game maybe.
Yeah, I don't know what work you're expecting from Rozier. He's a good facilitator, but he doesn't change the tide.
Yeah.
Well, no, I'm not saying that he can win. I just think it's going to be a good series. Maybe I don't
know. I don't think I think it's Celtics in 4. I've really thinking twice about it, okay, but I can see it. I can see it, Nick. I can see it.
I see 6 games. We'll see.
Okay.
It's a team that can catch heat. It's not horrible.
Oh, Heat.
I'm going to kill myself with a gun.
Anyway, looking at the Heat though, they have how many? 1, 2, 3. Well, this is counting Butler. 7 scores over 10 a game. That looks pretty good, to be honest.
Hey, if anybody's listening out there, you ever take a girl on a date and they don't know what Heat culture is, immediately leave.
Interesting.
All right.
There's a guy named Nikola Jovic.
Is it?
Oh my God!
How do you not know, bro? What?
He's one of their best role players.
Nikola Jovic.
Jovic, bro. You said it right the first time.
He's a really good player.
Oh well,
he's solid. He's solid.
Yeah, he's not a superstar, but he's that. Yeah,
he was a first round pick. Wow.
You can go off the bench.
Very good player.
All right, typical Heat player, but anyway.
Literally.
On to the next round, the Knicks 76ers. Why do we all have the Knicks winning?
The Sixers don't move me that much. They hit shots, and Embiid is going to be extremely hard to stop. But I'm a huge Knicks guy. I've been preaching Knicks to Jude specifically for the last week, maybe 2. But I've been a huge Knicks fan since before the All-Star break. I love this Knicks squad so much.
You like him better without Randall?
No, I don't like him better.
I kind of like him better without Randall, if I'm being honest. Because, dude,
I don't think Randall going out was quite the thing that changed. I think it was more the experience and the playing together. It could have been. I think they have performed better without Randall, but I don't know if that's exactly the effect of it. Is where
Wait, the Knicks don't have Derrick Rose anymore?
Oh my God.
Who's Derrick Rose?
This
The
changes.
Grizzlies, bro.
Memphis. Oh,
No.
I'm not changing my pick.
Rant,
Anyway.
what? Wait.
No, because it was so cool when the Knicks made the playoffs in the 2021 year, and Rose went off.
They sucked that year though.
Yeah.
They sucked.
Yeah, they lost to the Hawks, but Rose was still balling.
They suck. Is that one of your favorite players?
Yeah.
That's cool.
That's everybody's favorite player.
Nah, okay. I would honestly take the Sixers if Embiid is healthy, but if you watch that playing game, he did not look right. He's like, no offense to him, but he's legit like one bump or one like wrong move away from being done.
Probably
For the series.
Yeah, like his knee, like he just looks so much slower, and he looks thin too. So you would think he's a little faster, but
if Embiid was healthy with Maxey, I'd take the Sixers. But
I would too.
With Embiid's question marks, I'm gonna say the Knicks.
I think this Knicks team is smart enough and talented enough to minimize Maxey, and I don't think Embiid has it to care because like they have a hump to get over, and I don't think Embiid has the healthiness and like
If Embiid was healthy, he could average like 35 and 15 because they have really no answer. But I don't know. I just like he might miss a game or two just because he's dealing with knee stuff. Like I don't know. Just taking the safe pick, but I can see the Sixers winning. Honestly.
Yeah, I'm very confident with the Knicks though.
Yeah, that's cool.
I'm taking the Knicks highly.
I said that I think they're better without Randall because in the playoffs he is so bad. Like so bad.
Yeah. I get
also,
that.
like,
100%.
I mean, I don't know if you've noticed, but Brunson over the last like couple months since he's been gone has been balling. I don't know what it is with Brunson. It's like it's kind of like him with Luka too. Like he kind of needs his own thing, like to really like. Cause I don't know. He had like a 60-point game. Like no offense to Jalen Brunson, but I never thought he would even like come close to that.
Well, I agree with you, but you got to remember one of the series when Luka was out, he missed like
he was. I know. Yeah.
And Brunson went crazy one of those.
Yep. I know, but on this like also when I was watching it, I didn't think that was real. I just kind of felt like because we played. Then we played the Jazz. We won that. Played the Suns. Won that. We played the Warriors.
50 in this NBA. So
yeah. But also like, I don't know. Brunson just has gotten so much better. Like when he was on our team, or I'm saying I'm a Mavs fan. He like we played y'all like those couple times. He was unplayable in those series because Kawhi, Paul George would just literally switch him on and torch him every time, and he couldn't do anything on offense. So like he's just gotten so much better.
Yeah,
like,
no, he's elevated 100%. But he showed signs of that. I think.
I don't know. I'm happy for him. They went to the Knicks and he's balling out, man.
I think this Knicks system is one of my like favorites of a team I've ever. I love it so much to watch them. I love the Knicks right now. And I'm not like a Knicks fan, so just watching them has been a joy for me.
I think a lot of fans kind of rooting for the Knicks Celtics Eastern Conference Finals. Am I right for that now?
Yeah, I can see that, but also I think that'd be a sweep.
Wait, can you say that again? I think my audio.
Yeah, your mic's a little really.
Yeah,
low.
make sure you're close to the mic.
Oh, hold up. A Knicks Celtics Eastern Conference Finals. Isn't that what you think the fans would want?
I think for fans, it's either they want the Celtics to win it all or they want them out first round.
I feel like they would. I feel like a healthy Giannis and Dame versus Celtics would be more intriguing, just because I don't think the Knicks have the firepower to keep up the Celtics. Like I legit think it would be a sweep.
As a diehard NBA fan, I want the Eastern Conference to just go away.
As a fan of a team in the West, can I please go to the East?
Yeah, or that.
Yeah.
Take me to the East.
How many teams deep in the West do you think would win the East?
It's not about them winning. Well, you realize that the 5th seed in the West would be the 2 seed in the East.
Yeah, like I don't think they would win the East, but like the Suns would be a top 3 team in the East.
Yeah. The Mavs would easily be a top 3 team in the East.
The Warriors would make the playoffs.
You think the Warriors?
The Warriors would make the playoffs in the East.
Okay, yeah, they would. Yeah.
I don't think they'd be like top 4. I hate this Warriors team. I think they're so bad to me. I think they've been.
Yeah, they feel old and slow.
I think Kerr is doing something wrong right now with just like rotational failures and such. But I mean, I had no faith in this Warriors team. I lost faith in them a while ago.
Yeah, I don't know. We can talk about them after we talk about the
They got
series.
the talent though.
What's next, Nick?
All right, Bucks, Pacers. For me, this was the toughest one to pick. Let's see.
He still doesn't have his argument ready.
Nah, I'm just thinking. Do you guys want to talk first? Because personally, Giannis, I feel like if Giannis is out 2 or 3 games, even with it being in Milwaukee, the reason why I'm picking the Pacers is mainly, we talked about this before the pod, the coaching mismatch. Carlisle versus Doc Rivers. Doc Rivers obviously has a nice resume, but it looks like, maybe he should have stayed in the ESPN booth this year.
Oh, wow. That's harsh.
Well, the Bucks, what did they have? A below 500 record with him, or just roughly 500 ever since he came there?
Yeah.
Wait,
I think
so
it was
what happened?
500.
Last year they fired Budenholzer after the playoff disappointment but Giannis got hurt, so I kind of didn't get that move. Did you guys agree with that move?
I did from the standpoint, they went from the finals to losing second round to losing first round. So they kind of had to make, Giannis didn't miss the whole series. I think he missed 2 or 3 games, and it wasn't enough of an excuse. They had to do something. They couldn't just run it back again.
And then the coach that they brought, they didn't even have him for half the season?
Yeah, he just didn't get along with the players at all. So they were just we got to get him out. And usually in the NBA, my bad, let me cut you off. Usually in the NBA, people can players can usually tolerate even if they don't like the coach, but that must have been bad. If they were winning and they still wanted him out, it must have been really bad.
So then Doc Rivers comes along. It's tough because the Bucks, I still do think they have more depth, even though I kind of like the Pacers' depth. I think the Bucks go deeper in the rotation. But the Pacers, they're obviously more of a team of the future. So this would kind of be a big plus for them if they were to win the series. But I feel like it's the right time for the Bucks to collapse.
Yeah, I can see it for sure. But I'm just relying on Dame's playoff experience. The Bucks, that core of Brook Lopez, Bobby Portis, Middleton, they've been in these big spots.
Mm-hmm.
And the Pacers have, I guess I say that Siakam's been in won the finals, but they're most of their core hasn't really gone that far, so they don't have enough experience. And also, it's Halliburton's first playoff experience, and he had a really good first half of the season, but I think he did something to his hamstring. I can't remember if it was hamstring or something, and he really fell off the rest of the year. So I'm curious to see how he plays in the playoffs. But I'm just going to go – I don't know if it's a safe bet, but I'll just take Giannis.
Plus, the without Giannis thing, the Bucks scored 140 or almost 150 points against the Suns without Giannis earlier this year. Portis went for 40.
Dame without Giannis, on the Bucks, is sneakily really good.
And playoff Dame putting up 40 shots a game, dude.
If Giannis is okay, I appreciate what I'm saying. If he misses 3 or more games, they're not winning. But if he misses 2, which I think he will, if he misses the first 2, if they can just split, they can just go 1-1 back to Indiana, I think they'll win. But if they go down 2-0, it's wraps.
I think they're going to have to go up 2-0 because you have the first 2 games at home. If you lose one of those, the home advantage goes to the Pacers, but you still think with Giannis back it'd be enough to
It
make
does,
that.
but yeah, I think Giannis.
Oh, not the Indiana fan base.
Dude, that was really disrespectful. You need to apologize.
I'm going to Fever games, dude. Who cares?
Indiana fan base.
Shoot.
Yeah. I'm trying to catch one. All right, what are we doing next?
All right, next one. Okay, boring.
Wow, that was rude.
I don't know.
If I had to pick a series to go 7, I'd pick this one.
Yeah, or the other 4 or 5.
Yeah, Nick. No offense to him, but he probably doesn't have a lot of analysis on this one.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna say it though. Bold prediction: Cavs are gonna sweep the Magic.
What?
That's
cool. What is your what?
You know,
Why?
Mitchell.
yeah, you have Mitchell, the big playoff experience. I mean, the Magic starting to turn around the program. starting to turn.
It's okay.
They're
It's
turning
okay,
around
bro.
they're turning around the program over there. You know,
Program?
This
It's franchise, bro.
same thing. Program franchise.
No, it's not.
Banchero had a good deal, but
Banchero?
I mean,
is that a restaurant?
Paulo, he had a pretty good deal, but
Can you name 3 players on the Magic?
Paulo Banchero, Franz Wagner,
he's
Jalen
reading off the roster.
Wendell Carter Jr. Oh, they have both Wagners, more interactional. Fultz is still in the league.
You realize their name's not Wagner, right?
Wagner, right?
There you go.
I like Jonathan and Isaac a lot, so I think he could make a big
Oh,
difference.
I'm not going to say anything.
I don't think that has anything to
We
do
don't-
with basketball.
I like Jonathan Isaac, what he's doing off the court.
Yeah, all
Really
right.
good man. I like him a lot.
Dude, okay. Speaking of John, you know he's the center right now for the Magic. Like he's playing center. No, I'm serious.
That's-
And they've been cooking.
How
He's
tall?
going
How
center.
tall is he? Like 6'8"?
Like 6'9", but his wingspan's like 7'5".
He's 6'10".
Really? Yeah.
6'10", yeah. Like that's well, I don't know if like against the Cavs though with Mobley and Allen, like I feel like they would just murder him.
All right, because
I
of
don't know.
Jonathan Isaac, I'll say the Cavs or the Magic win a game. So give me Cavs in 5.
What?
That's crazy. I think
I think this one goes 7, bro.
Magic are
'Cause
nice, bro.
It's not even about the Magic, honestly, and I'm picking the Cavs saying this. Like the Cavs, just like from a purely vibe standpoint, has been so bad the last like couple months.
And
they
the
had
Magic
such
from a vibe standpoint.
Yeah, I know.
Late.
Exactly. Like the first couple months the Cavs were rolling, and then Mitchell and Garland had weird injuries, and they kind of just I don't know. Something about the Cavs just
But the Cavs have Kalis LeVert.
what? He's like their 7th best player.
This Magic vibes has
he's
been the
a
most like
different player.
elite vibes of a team since like the Warriors won like 25 in a row. The Magic.
Oh, wait, yeah,
vibes-
so why do you have the Magic
Orlando
winning?
Magic.
Why do you have the Magic winning?
Magic.
Magic and OKC are rivaling for like best
Orlando
vibes.
Magic.
Jackson, why do you have the Magic winning the series?
Donovan Mitchell's probably gonna get hurt.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
No. I'm gonna shoot him. No.
What?
I think I just really like the Magic, dude. I like Anthony Black, obviously, Arkansas 6th pick. But I mean, I just think the Magic are nasty, and I think the Cavs are like prone to. I mean, it could go either way. Like both these teams play at levels where they could easily lose this game and they could easily win this game. And you're just, I mean, I've just picked the Magic to outplay the Cavs here.
The Magic, like their defense is really good. I just don't know if they can score. I don't know if they can keep up. But also, I don't know if the Cavs have runs where they go cold. So
If Donovan Mitchell's not there, it's wraps, dude.
who's playing?
No, I know, but if he's like doesn't show up, like as in like he's not like playing really well.
I
Oh,
mean, they still have
yeah.
Mobley.
But also, it's Ben Caro's first playoff experience, so we have
Yeah.
no idea. I mean, I could see him being like a riser, like playing way above his level in the regular season, but I also could see him playing awful and just
Yeah. I think
So I don't know.
Donovan Mitchell is one of the most like reliable players. So it's, I mean, if we're not counting like when a healthy Donovan Mitchell is one of those.
The Magic will give them problems because they're big, like not big, like they have big wings. They can kind of
Right.
throw off like because Donovan Mitchell and Garland is a really like just think about it, it's a really good backcourt, but they're really small.
Yeah.
Like Donovan Mitchell's like 6'1", and Darius Garland's like 6'2". So the Magic have big wings though, but like they'll be able to throw at them and give them problems. But I'm gonna go Cavs in 7.
Yeah, I'm taking Magic in 7. So I mean,
Good series.
All right, on to the OKC versus the
Nick, what's the score of the
right now it's Pelicans 65, Kings. Well, now it's 67-53, but yeah, it's
Okay, so
14
Pelicans
point
should
game.
make it.
Zion's not playing in this game, right?
No, Zion's out right now, but
Nick, are you a Pelicans fan?
No, I'm not a Pelicans fan, but with a healthy
Not
Zion,
that- Oh, I forgot. I'm stupid. I forgot. My bad.
will Zion be back for the first round?
I don't think so.
Mm-mm.
No.
All All right, even without Zion, I think the Pelicans gonna win at least a game. I'd probably bank on them getting gentleman sweat, but it won't shock me if it went 6. But I'll say
I agree.
OKC beats the Pelicans in 5 games. If the Kings somehow come back in this game, I'd say OKC sweeps the Kings.
I'm going to take OKC in 4. I think OKC sweeps this.
Wow.
I will say right now, New Orleans, I mean, they have Jonas Valanciunas playing. He's like the best playing game player of all time. That's probably why they're winning right now.
What do you mean Travis Kelce?
Like, bro,
I've never seen him in the same room.
He literally has the most points on the Pelicans right now. And as a Spurs fan, he was in Memphis. We played them like 3-4 years ago when we made the play-in. It wasn't Ja dominating us. It was Jonas Valanciunas. He was dominating Jakob Poeltl. And then he went to New Orleans, and we played them the next year in the play-in, and he did the same thing. He dominated us in the play-in.
I think the only way the Pelicans can beat the Thunder is if they play Cody Zeller and Larry Nance 40 minutes apiece. And then they get the win.
They do have wings that can throw off Shea. Like Herb Jones is really good. Like one of the best winners in the league. Trey Murphy's a really good wing. But if they had Zion, I might legitimately pick the Pelicans.
That's
did you watch the play-in game against the Lakers?
I watched first half.
Dude. Okay, yeah, that's okay. Zion in the second half legitimately made LeBron and Anthony Davis look like chumps. Like he literally dominated. He had 40 points. Like that was the best game I think I've ever seen Zion play. Like he was literally coming in the NBA, was supposed to be like the next LeBron.
Mm-hmm.
And now he's literally a jag. Like he's literally just a guy, which is so unfortunate. And I think he still has a lot of potential. It's just
he's evolving.
Bro, every time he gets on a roll, it's just injury after injury. Like
he's had like a Markelle Fultz sort of issue of like one overlapping thing that's like had like the way he moves has had to totally change due to injury.
Yeah. Oh man.
I mean, Markelle
disappointing.
Not allowed to play basketball anymore, so
he's on the Magic, you know that, right?
Yeah, but
I think he's he starts for them.
He starts. I've never seen Markelle Fultz start a game.
I'm almost positive he starts.
Anyway, just to go back to the Valanciunas narrative, he dropped 23 points and 23 rebounds in the 2021 playing game with the Grizzlies versus the Spurs. Next year with New Orleans, he dropped 22 and 14 in the playing game versus the Spurs.
Nick, I don't know why you're so wrapped up in playing games when you didn't deserve to even make the playoffs anyway. So why are you so invested in playing games? And you're going to lose first round too. It's not like, oh, DeMar DeRozan is going to get us to the prom. Like, no, dude. Like, you're maybe winning one game. So, hey, Nick, all I'm going to say, I don't mean to get you all, excited, but Wemby has a chance to be the GOAT. And that's, that shouldn't be a hot take.
Yeah, Wemby's a stud. So Spurs should be in the playoffs next year, or at least the top 10 playing. If not, that's a disappointment.
I mean, who are they going to get though? Who do you think? You think they're going to try to go after something? I mean, they have to, but they can't just sit around and.
What's their pick?
Well, it's a lottery.
The fourth, I believe. Fourth.
Oh God, yeah, Jesus.
Yeah. All right, Nick. Let me tell you some names and tell me who you think. If you think it would be really good on the. Next to Wemby on the Spurs.
Got to be a point guard.
What about Trae Young?
I like that move, yeah.
Oh my God, Trae Young with Wemby. Holy!
Is Trae Young a free agent, or the Hawks probably going to trade him?
No, I think they're going to trade him.
Yeah, they're getting rid of Trae Young or DeJounte Murray for sure.
I think they'll get rid of Trae.
Both of them can't play together. 100. I was going to ask this. One of them's getting booted.
Yeah, I think it's Trae.
One's facing free agency soon.
I feel like Trae and Wemby would be a perfect fit because Trae is awful on defense, but Wemby literally single-handedly makes you a top 10 defense. He could have complete dog defense players around him, and he would still make them top 10. So you like Trae Young?
Yeah, I like Trae Young. I like Trae Young a lot, but I don't see the Spurs trading for the star. That's just not what we do.
Well, I'm being with all due respect to Tim Duncan, Wemby was better than Tim Duncan as like this early in his career. So
Hold up.
That's no
What?
question.
Tim Duncan, you have to realize
no, it's a
It's nothing.
conversation.
it's not. I get it's nothing against Tim Duncan, but we drafted him immediately. Year 2, we won a ring. Like,
Yeah.
You had a
I get we
more-
had David Robinson, but like year 2, he was 23, averaging 23 and 11 and a half. He was winning MVPs by when he win MVP.
Dude, Wemby might win. I'm not even exaggerating when I say
Under
this.
next year.
He might win 10 Defensive Player of the Year awards in his career.
Oh yeah, do you think he's gonna win it this year?
Dude,
He should, in my opinion, but he won't.
I disagree. I don't think he
Yeah. Why not?
Well, okay. I don't know the exact stats. I'll say
Okay, yeah, I agree. I don't either. But okay, so you think it should be Gobert? Because he's the favorite. Gobert's the favorite.
Anyway, hold up. One more
I
thing.
don't know. I don't know the stats of the issue with Defensive Player of the Year right now. I'd have to look at it.
Tim Duncan won in 12 and was 5th in MVP voting as a rookie.
He was 5th in MVP voting as a rookie?
Yeah, and he was 3rd in year 2, 5th again in year 3, 2nd in year 4, and then he won in year 5 and year 6.
Wait, who won MVP his rookie year? Was it Nash?
Nobody, bro.
Bro, his rookie year was 97. It was Jordan.
Wait,
What?
Tim Duncan was 5th his rookie year.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. 1997, 98.
What did he average?
21 and 12.
Oh
Bro,
my!
are you serious? Wemby is averaging that right now. He's
Okay,
averaging
Wemby-
like 20 and 10.
Like,
With
Okay, yeah,
dude,
close-
Wemby's averaging 4 blocks a game. Nick, your
okay,
mic's
you can-
like really
but
bad.
what is going on?
Or not your mic. It's like cutting out. Not your mic. It's like I don't know your internet or something.
Lapsing in and out, but no, I think
Yeah.
it is like because it's not.
No,
like,
Wemby is literally. I don't even know. There's not a ceiling for Wemby.
Wemby could be the best player to ever
yeah, he's
play.
unprecedented.
But like
Yeah, he could.
Duncan was
I think
also
he's the
amazing.
next
He
face
wasn't
of the
Wemby level.
NBA.
Duncan wasn't Wemby level year 1, but he was an amazing defensive player from the start.
Oh yeah, yeah, for sure. That we weren't.
Yeah,
I
there was
didn't. I
nothing-
meant no disrespect to Tim Duncan. That's just how good Wemby is. Like
Yeah,
Yeah,
Wemby
I don't-
is the best ever at this point in his career.
I don't think, and also I don't
He's
think
the
that Wemby's the type of play. What do you say?
Jackson?
Wemby might be the best ever at this point in his career, relative to like anybody at that point in their career. Wemby might be like the best ever.
Why isn't he a runaway for rookie of the year? Why am I hearing home?
He is. He is. What?
He's close
He's done
to
every
that.
vote. Yeah. There's no. Yeah.
Okay, so he is a runaway.
He
for rookie
ran
of the
away
year?
with it midway through the season.
Okay, then why did I see something saying home?
They
Greece
might
should be
do,
rookie
they
of the
might do
year?
the preseason. Dude, nobody's saying that.
Dude, freaking Podziemski was one of the best rookies this year. This class was awful.
No, I
All
wouldn't
right,
say
we'll move
that.
on to the next
I
round.
just think,
is-
dude,
besides Holmgren?
you're comparing him to Wemby, bro.
I don't know. I thought this class under
Brandon Miller was going to be
That's
third.
true.
He's really good.
Brandon Miller was good, but I mean that was
All right, enough Spurs talk. They suck. I'm talking about the playoff teams.
Yeah, our freaking teams are in the playoffs, and he's still going to get more face time.
I know. Wemby gets more face time.
What's going on? Why is the thing not going?
What's up, Jackson?
All right, I'm trying to go to the next one, but it's not going. So
It's on there, bro.
Yeah,
what
we
do you
see
mean?
it. Lakers Nuggets.
Oh, okay.
Bye-bye.
I'm gonna do something real quick. Put it back on. My stuff is messing up today.
Guys, who do we think's the number one pick in this draft coming up for the NBA?
Koopa flag.
What?
Dude, he's not even. He's in high school, bro.
Oh, he's in high school still?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I knew I hadn't seen him in the college, so I
Is he a
figured.
Verd?
You what?
Is he a Verd? He went from Maine to
Yeah.
Monterey? Okay.
I figured he was in high school, but oh well.
It's got to be Sar, right? Is it like? Are we
Yeah.
sure on
Who?
Sar? That's not like, but that's not like 100%, right? That's like.
Well,
don't
dude, this
think Zach
class,
Edey's
this
gonna be
this
good in the
class
NBA.
is one of the worst classes in like 20 years.
Since Bennett for sure.
Yeah.
Do you think Zach Edey's going to be good in the NBA?
Ooh, he could be decent, but he's definitely not gonna be crazy.
Yeah,
What's your definition of good?
Well, like, is he gonna
Like an all-star?
Is he gonna become an all-star or borderline all-star player?
No.
Borderline, maybe.
I think he's gonna be like a Zubac, probably.
Yeah, I agree. That's literally what I was gonna say, Nick.
Because at first I was kind of high on him, but watching him, he cannot play defense.
Oh, the NBA, hell no. Yeah.
He can't play offense in the NBA, bro.
Yeah,
He
because
can't play defense versus UConn at all, and he even struggled to get rebounds. Like, people just touch on get the rebound.
His prime is going to be if he can learn to set a screen like Steven Adams.
I didn't even watch the national championship.
And he has no jump shot. Oh my gosh.
He's literally what Nick said. He's Zubac, but 3 inches taller.
Yeah, and he doesn't shoot free throws at a high percentage. It's raps. His free throws developed, but it's not at a high percentage.
Nuggets, Lakers. I think Nuggets win in 5. I think the Lakers on paper, Jude didn't agree with me on this. You could argue that they are just as good of a team. But Jokic.
What do you mean on paper?
Well,
Like,
the game's
like
not played on paper, but the name's on paper.
Yeah, no way.
I don't know, dude. I'm not seeing that.
I mean, are you putting like D'Lo over Jamal Murray?
How good are you saying LeBron and AD are? Like, relative. Is LeBron a top 10 player in the NBA, Nick?
He's still a borderline top 10 or top 10. Yeah.
What's AD?
AD's been a top 10 player.
Okay.
So you say they what?
I'm asking you. So Jamal Murray. I don't know. It's tough because the Nuggets. Jamal Murray, I wouldn't consider like a top 15 to 20 NBA player, but in the playoffs, I would.
Okay,
like,
yeah, he does step it up in the playoffs.
In the playoffs, he is insane.
I also don't think he plays like worse necessarily in the regular season.
He just doesn't want to try as hard, not try, but he doesn't want to like go as hard. He doesn't want to go as hard because he's so injury prone. That's the only thing with him. He always gets hurt.
Yeah, 100%. He just doesn't need to. I think, yeah, Jamal Murray, playoff Murray is something to
Cam Reddish has been in the league for 5 years.
I think if we're gonna make
he
a
sucks.
for Murray in the
Cam
playoffs,
Reddish sucks.
Braun going in the playoffs is a different animal too.
Yeah. I just think the Nuggets, like, they fit. Like, Aaron Gordon is miles better than who's. So, Lakers starting 5 is LeBron, AD, D'Lo, Austin Reeves, and Rui. Like, Aaron Gordon is so much better than Rui.
I was going to say, God.
Aaron Gordon's way better than Rui. I think I would take Michael Porter Jr. over Austin Reeves.
Earlier in the season, I would have 100% agreed for you, and now I think it's a lot closer. But sure, I'll agree.
Well, okay, just like okay, that's a bad comparison, but relative to their role on their team, Michael Porter Jr. is a better player than Reeves.
Yeah,
Reeves might be able to go to some bad team and put up numbers. Well, same with Michael Porter Jr. Honestly,
I think Reeves plays a really good role for the Lakers, but
he does. But I don't think
Porter plays an excellent role for the Nuggets.
Like the Nuggets, their roster just fits so well.
The first 5 is such like a.
And KCP is such a nice that's like a perfect fit.
Yeah.
So I guess you could make an argument, Nick. But
to be fair, KCP on the Lakers was awful.
Austin Reeves.
Oh yeah,
so bad.
We didn't say he was bad. We're just saying I think the Nuggets role players are just better.
I think Reeves and Porter match up well.
And also D'Lo, dude, when you're some crazy D'Lo last year against the Nuggets, just take a guess how many points he averaged in that series. Just don't, without even checking, just without even thinking, just guess.
13.
Okay, Nick, what do you say?
I'm imagining.
What do you say?
7.
He averaged 6.
I would have said something like that.
6 points a game. That's why I don't think it'll be a sweep. I mean, or in 5. Honestly, I think the Lakers can push it.
I think the Nuggets are going to beat the Lakers in 5.
I think Lakers.
I don't know if the Nuggets are as good as last year.
Guys,
is that a hot take?
I think that's enough to easily win the series.
Yeah, I think I'll say Nuggets in 6, but I won't be shocked if the Lakers win. I mean, I hate it. Okay, did y'all see I don't know. Did y'all see where people were like, "Oh, the Lakers should lose to the Pelicans so they can play the Thunder instead of the Nuggets"? That is one of the dumbest things I've ever heard.
Yeah, I think I would definitely rather play the Nuggets.
Not even rather play the Nuggets, but why would you ever risk losing a game just to play? Yeah. But like that was a big conversation. Like people on like ESPN.
They're gonna have to play the Nuggets if they want to get to the finals.
Exactly, and also I think this is if the Lakers want to beat the Nuggets, I feel like this is the best time because LeBron is fully healthy right now. Like in 3 weeks, he might bang knee somebody, and like he's old. Like
he needs to give his all into this one series right now.
Yeah, AD too. Like I don't know. The Lakers got a really tough path. I'm gonna go Nuggets in 6.
Even if they win this game, though, it's still tough matchups.
Dude, I know. And then they have to go through Suns or Wolves. Yeah. I know.
If I'm the Lakers, I might rather play the no. I'd rather play the Suns because the size on the Wolves is scary. But I'm gonna say this. So I'm going off the whole season, obviously, but we've been referencing the play-in a lot. So the first half of the play-in that I watched, because I didn't. You said Zion tore apart the LeBron AD, but from what I trust you, I totally trust you on that, and your analysis of that. But dude, what I saw from the first half in this whole season, LeBron and AD on their defensive machine of just controlling the whole inner perimeter and jumping up to the nail and just driving everybody through the middle has looked insane, incredible to me.
No, yeah, the Lakers, their defense, if you just look at the stats, their defense sucks. But when they want to lock in, they lock in. It's one of those situations.
I saw a mastermind schematically on the defense, just watching that from the top. Oh my god, it looked so good.
Yeah, that first half they did play really well, and the second half the Pelicans stormed back. LeBron looked pretty gassed, which that's a little concerning. Yeah, I mean,
that's what I'm going to say. 48 minutes for the Lakers is going to be hard to keep up with 7 games.
Yeah, the Lakers are just going to have to play I don't know. I can see a world, but it's not likely that the Lakers win. Honestly.
If those role players can keep the momentum up and stuff, there is a world where they can.
Lakers. Okay, I'll say this: they have to steal one of the first 2 games in Denver. They cannot go back down 2-0.
100%.
Yeah. All right, we can do the next one.
All right, I have a question though. Jokic, so you think he's winning MVP this year, correct?
Yeah, he's gonna win it. I don't think he should, but
that's the question. Should he win it? No.
I honestly think he's gonna win it because last year they gave it to Embiid, and Jokic was about to win it, but they gave it to Embiid. And now they feel bad because Jokic just went on a crazy playoff run. We got to give it to Jokic because
Doncic has voter fatigue, and guess how many times Doncic has won MVP?
0. Dude, his stats are some of the most ridiculous stats I've ever seen.
It's so crazy watching. So you calculate his stats from the All-Star break, and it's so obvious he's been the best, and then it's he dropped 2 positions.
Oh yeah, it makes no sense, and it's also it's not like the Mavs. I feel like he's got to get some credit. I'm a Mavs fan, right? I love Kyrie. But who expected the Mavs to be this good this year?
They were a 9 seed in before.
Everyone expected us to suck this year. Literally everybody had us miss the playoffs, which I didn't think made any sense, but whatever. And he made it work. I mean, I'm not saying he is sole reason, but this is the best I've seen Kyrie play legit since he was with LeBron.
Yeah, and that definitely deserves credit to Doncic. 100%.
Yeah,
I agree with you.
And out of the top, would you consider the Mavs a contender in the NBA
for the championship?
Yeah,
no question.
Okay, so
because the Suns,
I think they might have the worst cast of the contenders, supporting cast besides Luka and Kyrie. After that, it gets a little dicey. But those 2 guys are just so good that they can lift and elevate the team. So I think it should have been Luka. And also, is it crazy to say when you're going off for MVP? I mean, this could work in the NFL too. Say someone like Mahomes, say he has 3 MVPs, and then it's Joe Burrow is neck and neck. Is it crazy to me to say you kind of just give it to Burrow because he hasn't won one yet? You don't just give it.
I understand that logic, but no. We're trying to create resumes. If Jokic is proving he's one of the best players to ever play the game of basketball,
Yeah, see, I would
So
say
was
that
Luka,
does
though.
happen. I would say that does happen. That's what you're saying, but I don't think that's a reasonable way to rationalize it. I think we shouldn't do that.
Also, the Nuggets not getting the 1 seed, I feel like it should have been a knock.
Dude,
because
they lost to the Spurs, bro.
Yes, they lost to the Spurs, bro. Come on.
Doncic, the only reason I thought he was below is because the Mavs were a 9 seed at the
and
time.
now we're 5.
Yeah, and then
we have 50. We won 50. It's not like we won 40. We won 50
and the Nuggets would have
games.
won at the time. So the Nuggets go down, Mavs go up 5, and we're still gonna give it to Jokic. That's crazy.
Yeah.
This is like another Nash MVP to me. Like one of those Nash MVPs where it's so obviously not been him.
It's so obvious that next year Luka's gonna win it, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, we feel bad because last year." Like, we're gonna look back on this season in like 10 years and be like, "What the hell were we thinking?" This dude is averaging 35, 9, and 9.
Dude,
that is insane.
Put his numbers up to any MVP of any other year. He would
literally
he was neck and neck with them.
All right, well, you look at 2016 Westbrook, I think is the best comparison because the Thunder was 16.
Luka's season's better.
But that was the year Russ averaged triple-double the first time as a 6 seed.
But didn't he score like 27?
No, he averaged 30.
He averaged 30, yeah.
But since Westbrook averaged a triple-double and it was such a historic thing, they gave him the MVP. He averaged 31.6 as the 6 seed. So I think that's the comparison for Doncic, the 5 seed.
I don't think it is, though, Nick.
Russ had nobody. Doncic had a second star, so I think that's why they're kind of.
Is it Westbrook 9-9 too?
You want me to? Okay, Nick. Okay, my bad. I'm gonna cut you off, Jackson. But this is like I'm a Mavs guy, so this is like, So you're saying how many games did the Thunder win that year? Can you check?
I'll check.
Like Kyrie has missed like 25 games this year. It's not like he's been healthy the whole year either. So you don't think if Kyrie plays,
Thunder went 47 and 35 that year.
Okay, the Mavs have won 50.
The second star is like a boost for Doncic.
No, he's saying it's not as good of a season because Westbrook and also the efficiency was way down. Look at Luka's efficiency too.
I think it's more impressive to get those
Dude,
points.
He's shooting 83% at the rim. 83. Like what? He can't jump over a credit card.
And dude, Luka's isn't he 9-9 on rebounds and assists?
Wait,
he's 9-9, yeah.
Dude, he's like
no.
He's like right there.
Has Luka ever done?
Yes.
He definitely can. Yeah, but he doesn't.
Yes, he has, but
it's like Curry. Like Curry can dunk, but you're not seeing Curry dunk.
Yeah. We just go to the next one. It's the Mavs one, right?
Okay, yeah, but I want to make one more. Oh no, the Mavs is last. I want to make one.
Okay,
more
what's your take? All right, what's your take?
Okay, taking out like Will and Bill, do you think Jokic is going to be the second best big ever behind Kareem?
So taking out second and third best big.
Duncan? Is Duncan a big?
Yeah, we'll count Duncan.
So 4
you think you think Jokic is going to be better than Duncan?
I don't think it's a bad take. I would still lean Duncan.
I don't think it's a bad take.
It's definitely not.
Stand on it, Nick. Stand on it.
No, I'm a Spurs fan. Duncan to the moon, but
it's definitely not. It's definitely not a crazy take. He definitely.
Shaq or Jokic? Give me Jokic.
I'm gonna say no. I think he gets close, but I think it takes longevity and a lot of like passion that maybe.
I think what Nick's doing is he's penciling in Jokic winning another title. He's only won 1. Let's not just give him another title. Like Shaq won 4.
I think he's gonna have 2 titles and 3 MVPs after this year, personally. But
yeah, that's fair, but you can't say that yet. Like I think you have to wait. If Jokic,
wait to see what happens.
Yeah, I think
but he's only 29. Like
I know, and his game is not like a game that will age bad. Like he could legit play this way for like 10 more years if he wants, but he's not. He's not going to do it because he doesn't want to.
He doesn't want to. Yeah.
Yeah, but
how do you know he doesn't want to play that long?
He said that.
Dude, he hates the NBA.
Why?
he hates all like
third employee of the year, dude. That's
you said what?
He doesn't like all the media and like all this like all the spotlight he's getting. Like he doesn't like that at all. Like he's like come out. You don't remember? Oh, you're not.
Yeah, I like Jokic's mindset.
But after the season last year when they won the finals after the game, they were like, "Oh, you excited for the parade?" And he's like, "Oh man, I was trying to go home." Like,
Yeah,
bro,
that's the
what?
least excited I've ever
you
seen
have a
after
parade?
winning a finals.
I know.
But he did end up saying
Giannis
he
was
loved
literally
the
like crying on the court. LeBron cries on the court, and then Jokic is like, "I want to go home."
I want to go home and run my horses.
Okay, LeBron crying on the court was a little different.
Yeah, that was a
The
crazy.
Nuggets never won a title. They never even went to the finals.
I know, but that finals was pretty like crazy.
Dude, the last time the Nuggets even had a good team was freaking Melo and Iverson, two thugs that didn't want to play basketball. And I'm not even saying that to be racist. They were straight up thugs at the time.
I think Jokic could get to that level.
What Anthony did.
You put some respect on my bad. Put some respect on Shaq's name, bro.
Nuggets Melo was a thug. Like,
what do you do?
He would just patrol the streets and just it's not like my uncle has told me stories of like they don't talk to fans and they were just like mean people in Denver.
Anyway, on to the Timberwolves.
Put some respect on Shaq's name, Nick.
Shaq is like the 12th best player of all time.
Don't say Jokic is better than him after 2 rings.
Where do you have Curry, Nick?
I have Curry at, I believe, 10. I have Bullet 11 and Shaq 12. I'm also a Hakeem in the top 10 guy. I have Hakeem at like 8 or 9. I have Hakeem at 8, I think. Magic at 9.
Shaq's over
If
Hakeem.
Jokic wins this ring, I'll put him above Hakeem.
No.
Why not?
You can put him. I'd put him 11. I still don't think he's past Curry. I don't think he's past Hakeem.
Why hasn't he passed Hakeem yet?
I mean, Hakeem's look. When Jordan was out of the league, who won 2 titles? Hakeem.
Okay, that's your only argument.
Okay, but Hakeem, both sides of the ball, he has 2 quadruple doubles. There's only like 4 in the history of the game. Both sides of the ball, Hakeem is so dominant. He has to be top 10. Hakeem is more dominant defensively than Shaq. Hakeem is top 10. Hakeem is a better player than Shaq.
There's an argument. He doesn't have to be top 10.
I'll say I'm taking Shaq, but I can see the argument. But the thing is Hakeem had a lot of moments where he came up small. Like, you can say, like, oh, as soon as Jordan – I mean, Jokic has 3 MVPs in 4 years. Like, that's pretty ridiculous. Like, who has done – who, like, not many guys –
3 in a row.
And that's it.
Dude.
Like, the list of guys with 3 or more MVPs is, like, 7 people.
But, like, looking at, like, Hakeem in those playoff runs, he averaged the 33 a game in 22 games.
Shaq, Nick.
Hakeem,
I don't know. I don't get that.
Hakeem averaged 21.8 in the regular season, playoffs 25.9. So Jokic stepped his game up too. So I guess, but you could give that to Jokic. But Hakeem, I mean, all around, as an all-around player, he's one of the best the game's ever seen. I think he has to be top 10.
Quietly whispers Luka averages 33 points a game in the playoffs. Put some respect on my guy's name, man.
Luka's a good player. You wouldn't be able to do that on the Clippers because we're freaking cursed. He's
just a good player. Yeah, good analysis, Nick.
Luka's elite. Luka's the second best player in the game behind Jokic.
Thank you.
He's the number 1.
Yeah, I'd say he's number 1.
He's the number 1, and there's no question.
Giannis, when at full health, you can make a strong case.
If the Mavs were the 3 seed, do you think Jokic wins this MVP?
No.
Like, you think this is just based on stats, dude? It's because the Nuggets were 1 seed, battling for 1 seed for so long. And then
Jokic, you know what I saw? He's never had an all-star teammate.
Okay, Jamal Murray, do you really say he's not an all-star teammate? Like,
but he's never made the all-star game.
I know, but I think Jamal Murray's going to make the Hall of Fame. Like,
Jamal Murray to the Hall of Fame?
If he keeps going like this.
How old is he?
Like, he's younger than Jokic.
Okay,
bro, if he wins back-to-back rings.
You can't make the Hall of Fame when you've never been an all-star.
Dude, he won back-to-back rings as the second option and averaged like 27 points a game in the playoffs. Dude, there's been guys in the Hall.
Dude, remember, they haven't won the ring yet this year.
I just said if he won the ring.
Oh, okay.
He'd make the Hall of Fame. I'm not saying right now. I'm saying he's on track. There's not many guys ever that have averaged more points than him. And I guarantee you every other player that is in the Hall of Fame. Like, he is one of the greatest playoff risers I've ever seen.
In the playoffs, he's averaged 25 a game. But he's only played in 3 playoffs.
Jamal Murray's definitely he's on Hall of Fame trajectory. That's an anomaly, bro. That's just crazy.
Manu only averaged 13 a game?
Who?
Manu Ginobili only averaged 13 a game. He was first ballot Hall of Fame.
Well, because he had so many years like at the end.
Yeah, because he had a lot of years at the end, but that's what took his points per game down.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was clearly
Jude, I want to hear your argument for Suns taking the Timberwolves down. I'm curious.
All right. The Timberwolves, it's really unfortunate because this is the best Timberwolves season, like maybe ever. And they get matched up with a really bad matchup.
Didn't they have
Suns,
like a 1 studio with Kevin Garnett or no?
That's what I was going to say. How good were the KG Wolves?
They won 56. That's a lot of games, bro. I meant to say one of the best. Okay, yeah, one of the 2 best seasons ever. And their reward is playing Kevin Durant, Devin Booker, and Bradley Beal. I don't think the Timberwolves. I don't think they match up well.
And a top 3 rebounder in the league.
I think
Jimmy Butler was on the Timberwolves one year, and they were almost the 1 seed, and then he got hurt, and they fell off.
Yeah, when they lost the Rockets that year.
Did Butler and Wiggins ever play together, or my timeline?
Yeah, they did.
Really? Okay. God, that's weird.
And Cat too. That was when Jimmy Butler and Cat went at it.
My thing is, I think Nurk is a huge part of this team, and when they win games, Nurk comes down with 24 rebounds, and I just don't think it's going to happen versus the Wolves.
Yeah. I just don't think that Timberwolves have enough scoring. At the end of the day in the playoffs, it comes down to who can give me a bucket in the last 2 minutes because most of the games are close.
Yeah.
And Anthony Edwards, I don't think Anthony Edwards is on that level yet.
Anthony Edwards is a top 10 player in basketball.
He might be. We got to see.
I don't know if he is.
You can't say for sure right now, but he could be.
He could be. Oh yeah, 100%. But he's got to prove it. He's never won. He's won 1 playoff game his whole career.
Yeah, I'd agree with that 100%.
I mean, there's the list of the 10 guys in the NBA right now is insane.
I mean,
it's nothing against Ant, but he's got it. If he wins this series, that's a big statement to me.
Yeah.
I mean, Nick.
Back, right? Towns is back.
Who? Yeah, he's back.
I think
top 10 player for sure. Wow.
I think the Timberwolves have clearly been the better team this year, and I think that's going to carry over the playoffs with the way Edwards has played, even when Cat was out, and now with Cat back. I think this team's ready to win that playoff series. I think it's kind of like how the Suns were a few years ago. It's they played like the Lakers in the first year of being good, and it was are they ready to win the series? And they showed they were ready. But they also had Chris Paul, but, I mean, Cat's a veteran. Not that he's had success, but Chris Paul didn't have a ton of success. I mean, he did, but not, late in the playoffs. But, yeah, tough. But I think the Grizzlies, the Timberwolves are going to take the series in 6 versus the Suns, in my opinion.
I don't think the Timberwolves can keep up, bro.
See, I agree with you, but I think the Timberwolves make up for it because I think they're going to be able to slow down the Suns.
Yeah, I can see that, but also you want to hear something crazy? Anthony Edwards in his career is 1-11 versus Devin Booker.
Is Devin Booker a Hall of Famer?
Not right now, but he's on the trajectory.
Yeah, Booker's on a trajectory for the Hall of Fame.
I just don't think this is a good matchup.
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't think Cat we're really trusting Cat, and also Gobert in the playoffs is a total disaster. Usually, it never goes well with him.
Who's that other good guard they have?
Mike Conley.
Yeah,
he's 40.
Yeah,
I mean he's had a really nice season, but I don't.
Has Mike Conley still never had a tech?
Who would have thought,
Nick? Also, Grayson Allen for the Suns has been a bucket. Has been a bucket.
True.
Dude, Nick, look up Grayson Allen's 3-point percentage. I'm pretty sure
it's got to be 89 at least.
He got a tech, didn't he?
Mike Tech had he hasn't received a tech, but he had a flagrant foul in 2022.
That does not count as a tech, bro.
There's no way that's your reaction to Mike Conley getting a flagrant, bro.
Okay, but as of 2024, 2 months ago, he's played over 1,075 games and has never had a tech.
Who cares?
Yeah, who cares, bro?
Did Ricky Rubio ever get a tech for the million of games he played?
He definitely did. He was kind of a
really. Did Rubio?
Yeah, he was kind of a D.
Honestly, that's an impressive stat. I mean, it's an impressive stat. It's almost like in football, you have that stat that you hear all the time. Larry Fitzgerald, more career tackles than drops.
It's really not. It's really not because
those are not.
Honestly, I don't. Yeah, I don't. Because
I don't on the same level, but
I don't.
It's a nice.
I don't really care when my players get when my guys get texts.
Maybe Draymond.
That's usually not
laughing, bro.
Okay, Draymond's different, bro. Not everyone's Draymond. I'm just saying, it's not bad to show some I'm not saying Mike Conley doesn't care, but it's nice to see my guy really wanting the foul because he really cares. I don't think that stat means anything.
Anything, bro. Tim Duncan got thrown out of a game for laughing. You're flipping coins if you celebrate on getting a tag. It means nothing, dude.
Yeah. I'm going Suns and 6.
Dude, Grayson Allen is a great bro.
Is that gonna make you change your pick?
I don't know. But dude, Grayson Allen could beat the 3-point record for
He's on the Suns, bro. He starts on the Suns.
Wait, what 3-point record is Grayson Allen breaking?
He shoots 46% from 3.
Dude.
That is insane, bro.
He's so good.
In his career from 3, you think he could break Curry's record?
No, this year, no, he's not going to break Curry's record. I'm saying this year he should.
49.9% from 3.
49%?
Oh no, never mind. That's the field goal percentage. He shoots 46.1.
Yeah, 46. Yeah, okay.
But he only shoots 6 threes a game.
What do you mean only 6 threes a game?
Do you think Klay was shooting freaking 14 threes a game when he broke it? I'm saying he has the percentage and he can get hot to the point where I don't think the Timberwolves have the shooting to the scoring to keep up. I get it, their defense, but in the playoffs, man, it's when you need a bucket and you got Ray Allen in the corner, Now I will say this. I don't know if I'm gonna get this joke. If this goes 7, I'm a little worried about Game 7 Devin Booker. He averages 12 points a game in Game 7s. I just saw a stat about it. So if it goes to 7, I'm a little worried. But I'm going to go Suns in 6. I can get really nerdy about the basketball part of it, but
the Timberwolves, looking at this, I'm looking at my screen. The Timberwolves, you cannot tell me they do not have the best looking logo in the NBA.
Shut up.
It's a fair argument.
The wolf howling with the basketball.
Let's analyze real quick.
Nick's so invested in the basketball. Your
contribution to this conversation has been Conley's never gotten a tech, and you think
and Anthony Edwards is for sure a top 10 player in the NBA. That's it.
Anthony Edwards might
back up.
And could be top 10.
Might do what?
Anthony Edwards is going to win MVP next year.
No.
Bro, what? Dude, Reed Shepard's coming into the league.
Dude, Rob Dillingham's aura is coming in the league, bro.
But Edwards, he was Wilbon's number 2 MVP this year, and Wilbon
is an absolute idiot.
But no, Wilbon has a vote though, and he voted.
He's an idiot, dude. Stephen A. Smith said that Shea was leading the league in assists. And that's why he's voting him MVP.
Well, he
averages 5 a game.
De'Aaron Fox is leading. I'm sorry, man. So I would have voted for De'Aaron Fox for.
He's just not on Luka Jokic's level, bro. I'm just sorry. I'm sorry.
He had a great season, but he did not deserve an MVP vote.
Who?
I get putting him 3rd. Nah, Shea. 3rd is fine, but putting him 1 over Luka is just. It's just silly. I mean,
but
come
you have
on.
To see value. You look at wins because value's in there. Lamar Jackson.
Okay.
Why? Because you want me to 1 seed.
You want me to give you some?
Dale Carr threw for more yards and touchdowns than Lamar Jackson this year.
No way.
And no one cares.
Did you just say Derek Carr?
No, we're talking about NBA.
There's no way
There's no way we just brought up Derek Carr.
Mark through 24, Carr through 25, only 8 picks.
You're out, bro. No, you're actually
25 and 8 in his first
Derek Carr sucks.
Stop talking.
Derek Carr does not suck. Until Derek Carr gets a bad team and doesn't do good, I'm going to say he's a really good borderline top.
He just missed the playoffs.
Here's the thing, Nick. Derek Carr couldn't shoot 40.
They won 9 games in the NFC South. Oh, whoa.
Nick, Derek
who cares? They suck.
I'm making the Derek Carr video this summer.
Nick,
They
Derek Carr
suck,
couldn't shoot
bro.
46% from three, but Grayson Allen could go stand in a pocket and have you make excuses for the rest of his life. So
I'm not even gonna try to like explain. Nick was just like, oh yeah, but like Shea's the 1 seed, like that wins do matter. Like is that really as simple as you're gonna go?
Started to have like an argument.
I can give you an argument. I can give you an argument, but you're not even gonna like.
Didn't the Thunder miss the playoffs last year?
Yeah, but they all. I mean, so but you think
it's pretty impressive?
It
I
is.
personally
But
don't think Shea should be the MVP either. I'm just saying it's pretty good.
But Nick, what did the Thunder have this year that they didn't have last year?
Shea.
Chet. They didn't have. They had Shea. They had.
Oh no! I'm not.
Chet.
Some people say his name's Shea Holmgreen.
What?
But it's Chet.
What?
Though. It's Chet.
No
I
one
know it's Chet,
ever
but why do
said
people
that.
call him Shea?
No, nobody calls him Shea.
I've heard people call him Shea Holmgreen.
They're probably referencing like the duo or something, bro.
I've heard people call him Chet. Whenever he was coming out of the draft, people called him Shea.
No one called him that.
Never.
I didn't understand.
Who are you watching, bro?
I'm not.
Oh my
I just
God.
heard people talking about it.
This is the guy who would go to like.
Don't try to
for football.
Don't try to like. Okay, just admit you've messed up. Don't try to like walk back your mistake. It's okay. Like
no, I'm not. I knew it was Chet, but I've heard people say Shea.
Uh-huh.
So
but okay, then that proves my argument right there. Like they had Shea last year. Why were they not this? If he's that level, why were they not that good last year? They literally added one player, and it was Chet.
Well, because Shea also improved.
He
improved.
John, it was like people would say
no, bro.
Shea. They would say Shea instead of Chet.
Oh my God.
They would still spell it Chet.
John, bro, help me out here, dog.
People would just mispronounce it.
I mean, we're going from talking about Mike Conley's text to the Wolves logo being the best in the NBA. Like,
Derek
oh
Carr.
my God. No one cares. He sucks.
Derek Carr does not suck.
All right, guys, let's move on. Let's move on.
Suns at 6, bro. Move on.
Okay, how does he suck? How does Derek Carr
Dude,
suck?
I'm not arguing. Dude, so, okay, I'm going to call you out, bro. No. I'm calling you out because in the group chat, you're like, oh, I'm sick of y'all always like want to argue and stuff. And you want to start argument. You're like, how does Derek Carr this? How does Derek Carr that? Bro, I literally said he sucks. I don't mean that literally. I'm just saying it to piss you off. Let's move on.
So you don't. Okay, I'm just making sure you don't actually think he sucks.
He's average, bro. Like, just move on.
Okay,
like,
Nick, during an NFL podcast, if I brought up freaking Mike Trout home runs and win percentage, you would be so mad.
No,
that's like that's like Nick. We're talking about football, and Jackson brings up like Austin Reeves' free throw percentage. Like, dude, who cares, bro?
You would go, come on, guys, let's get
dude. That's just like what your reaction would be like. What? That was our reaction to you saying. No, you would be like, what are you talking about? That was our exact reaction to you saying Derek Carr out of nowhere. All right, let's move on. Mavs are gonna roll in this series.
A question for these two teams.
Mavs are gonna roll. All right, what's the question?
One of these teams has had the worst trade in this generation. One of them's on the receiving end, and one of them is on the giving out end. So I want to know what's the worst trade of this generation. Is it Doncic for Trae Young, or is it the OKC trade, which gave away Shea and ended up with a pick that got J-Dub?
Wait, you got Paul George.
Yeah, but
you think Paul George for Shea and J-Dub was worse than Luka for Trae? I don't even think it's a discussion.
The worst trades of this generation.
I don't really see that.
I think that was
Shea and J-Dub are obviously like two studs, but I don't think their game doesn't elevate on the Clippers like it would in the Thunder. Because they have their own team. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I guess. If you want to go that way, but I mean, if we
that is a crazy trade, but also like Jackson at the time, bro, we were like, oh my God, yeah, that's the worst one.
Yeah, I meant of like the last that's Celtics giving up Pearson Grenade was terrible.
Well, it was the worst for the Nets, right?
Yeah, it was awful for the Nets.
It was so bad.
They had 1 year of making the second round and they getting absolutely smoked by the Heat. Like it wasn't even. Like, come on.
Nick, I want to know why you're picking the Mavs here.
Let's go, Nick.
Kawhi is out. Oh, he's at least out for the beginning of the season.
I hate that, bro. I hate your pick. I mean, I hate that Kawhi's out.
Yeah.
Like, I want them to be fully healthy. Like, I'm a Mavs fan, but I don't care. Like, I'm a basketball fan. I want to see them both fully healthy.
Yeah, if they're fully healthy, I think just the star power of the Clippers would be too much. But then again, Doncic is one of the best players in the playoffs over the last few years. Whenever he's in the playoffs
right now,
and now with Kyrie, not that Kyrie's not really a winning player, so I don't think
what
that's gonna.
What? He's got one of the shots in NBA history.
What? He's not a winning player?
I mean, you go to Boston, they're better when you leave. You go to Brooklyn, they fail.
Yeah, how's Brooklyn doing now?
Well, I mean, it's because they lost their other guys too.
Oh, but Kyrie left though, so they should have been fine though, right? Like Boston.
But Boston already had.
That's one scenario. How did the Cavs do when he left?
That was different because they were going through a transition phase.
But it's always different. It doesn't matter. I just asked you a simple question, and there's 2 out of the 3 times he left teams they've won.
And Kyrie was a good player for the Celtics. Let's not spin.
Yeah, the Celtics are an anomaly in my opinion because they were just stacked. Like their rosters were stacked, and it was literally Tatum and Brown were coming like ascending, and they kind of needed Kyrie. Not they needed Kyrie to leave, but they kind of needed their own like space.
They didn't need Kyrie anymore, is what it was.
Yeah, I don't think Kyrie. I don't know. That was a weird time in his career, but to say he's not a winning player is, come on, bro.
I mean, do you remember like the 0-point drought for like the last 5 minutes of the finals, and then freaking Kyrie with the step back 3 from the wing?
Yeah, but the crazy thing about that, bro, make you feel old, dude. That was 8 years ago.
Shut up, dude.
That's insane.
Why would you say that?
That does actually.
You haven't had good basketball in 8 years,
dude. That's pretty insane. Nah, but. Okay,
so this is when the NBA fell off.
Your analysis, okay, whatever. Your analysis of this series is just purely Kawhi missing like 3 games, and so Mavs win.
Yeah, that's honestly my opinion because I think that Doncic
win without Kawhi.
Doncic is completely the best player by far. It's not even close, and like,
okay.
I think that's what's going to be the difference for. I mean, the Clippers. It's kind of like they're putting together an old. Westbrook's getting old. He's not as good anymore. He's on the bench. Harden's old. He's not as good as he used to be. PG's not as good as he used to be.
Harden's some of the best basketball he has in a little bit.
Who?
Harden.
Nah, he's not.
Nowhere what he used to be.
He's not on that level, bro.
He's not where he was when he was dropping 30 points. I'm not saying that. But, I mean, transitioning into a different role, dude, okay.
But it's still, they're trying to put together a team of a bunch of names, but they're all not the same players they used to be. And it's not going to result in a championship unless Kawhi's out there fully healthy carrying them to the finals.
Even if, I know this, I don't know. The Clippers, okay, they had an insane stretch where they were like the best team in the NBA. But also, that was like 2 months ago. And like over the last couple of months, they've looked pretty pedestrian.
We had a good stretch coming down towards the end.
Playing like junk teams. Like what good teams y'all beat in that?
I mean, we laced the Suns.
Okay.
Dude, they had 5 in the first quarter against us.
That was nice.
That was insane.
I don't know. Like even if the Kawhi was fully healthy, I think the Mavs would win in probably 6.
The only team that aren't going to elevate in the playoffs.
No, I didn't say that. But
I feel like, Nick, you're treating these guys like they're all washed up. Paul George is still like
Paul George is still a bucket, dude. He's one of my favorite players in the NBA. He's still a bucket, baby.
If you're talking about like, look, so not including the opposition, obviously. If you're talking about players that need to get a bucket, the Clippers have it, but so do the Mavs.
I just don't. This has nothing to do.
Are pretty good though.
Yes,
what?
We are. Good analysis.
What'd you say?
Good defense. We have good defense.
Yeah, but I mean, I think we have a pretty good defense.
Defense wins championships.
The defense has fallen off like since All-Star break for the Clippers. But okay,
I think we're gonna handle Gafford, which I hate to say.
Jason Kidd was a better NBA player than Tyronn Lue.
What?
Okay, Jackson, what are your thoughts on Ty Lue? Because I see on Twitter like a bunch of Clippers fans. I know, but a bunch of Clippers fans don't like him. It doesn't make any sense to me.
Tyronn Lue is one of the best coaches in basketball.
That's what I mean.
Dude, this year, I'm putting Lue over Spoelstra. I'm putting Lue over Pop. I'm putting Lue over the some of the best coaches that like we've ever heard of. I think Lue's been a great coach.
I wouldn't necessarily say all that. I mean, I don't. It's no disrespect to Tyronn Lue, but like, I don't know. He's a really good coach. I think Jason Kidd's a really good coach too, if I'm being honest. Okay, the thing about this series, I'll just say, I don't think this has much to do with the Clippers. I think this might just be like the worst possible matchup for the Clippers, especially with Kawhi being out. Like, this just has all the feelings of Dallas, like, not getting the revenge, but they lost to him twice. I just can't see the Clippers beating them again. Like, there's just no way. I don't know.
But we own you, so.
You do?
What's the series right now?
Wait, hold up your ring. Hold up your rings. Oh.
Okay, I'm sorry we didn't have Dirk, bro. I'm sorry we didn't have Dirk.
Oh, you had some pretty nice.
We had Steve Ballmer.
Wait,
Steve Ballmer's still the owner?
I don't know.
Yes, bro. Yes.
Really? I thought he had to give it up like a year ago because he was like too racist at some point. I thought he like.
No, that was David Sterling, bro. We probably should say his name on there.
Steve Ballmer's only 68?
Yes, bro.
Dave Sterling.
Ballmer's a terrible dude.
No, he's not. That's Sterling that you're thinking of.
Ballmer's also a bad guy. No, Ballmer's
I don't think that's true. I don't know anything about him, but I don't think that's
true. No, we won't get into it now, but I swear.
Especially nowadays with like, the cancel culture and all that. If Ballmer was a bad dude, he would have been gone.
I don't think he's not to the level of
like Sterling was like he needs to go and die type of like bad.
Yeah, Sterling was the early Bears issue. He was on that
Sterling.
He was the guy that got kicked out of he basically got kicked out of the league because he was like really racist.
Well, what was he affiliated with?
He was the Clippers owner. It was when like Chris Paul and Blake Griffin and Aaron Jordan, like when they were on the team, and I think they like protested a game because.
Oh, it was the Donald dude. I remember this dude.
Oh my god, the Donald dude. We say Sterling and nothing comes up, but
no, it was Donald Sterling, not Dave Sterling.
Oh, you're right, Donald's. Wait, really? You're right, Donald Sterling. You're right.
Two different.
Who cares, bro? Mavs. Let's go, man. Jackson, a scale of 1 to 5, meaning 5, or from a confidence meter, 5 meaning the Clippers are going to sweep. What's your confidence level? 1 to 5.
3 for sure, like right in the middle.
Okay. So what do you think? You think Clippers
sucks, dude?
I know, bro. I
don't
think
know how we're gonna handle Luka.
I know that's the only thing. Like
it's the worst player to be out. Not even just that.
I know.
Luka, dude.
Because the thing is, I know you know this. In the past, the Clippers have had like big wings. Like they don't have. Like they had Marcus Morris. They had some other wings too, but they had some big.
If you want Montrezl Harrell.
No, I'm saying like to throw at Luka. Like they had a couple, maybe like 1 or 2 more big wings. They don't have anymore. Like their defense just isn't as good to me because the Clippers just feel old and kind of slow. And the Mavs, it's like sneakily they're like athletic and fast and young too.
I wouldn't say athletic, but I mean
yes, they are. You'll see it. Oh yeah, we'll see it, bro. Well, I'm telling you.
I've watched a lot of Mavs games this year. I think like the first off, Max Stress owns y'all, so let's not
all right, guys. I gotta go. I'll see y'all later.
That was a crazy game.
I almost ran into a pole that night in my car. Called it quits.
LeBron owns us.
He does. That was a crazy.
You were talking throughout that game too. That was crazy. But okay, so the thing, I've obviously watched more Clippers game than Mavs game, but I am a huge fan of because like you brought up Lou. I'm a huge fan of how Lou has handled this team and the way we play. So I mean,
I just don't think they have. I don't
Kawhi
know, bro. Norman Powell's a really good player off the bench.
Yeah,
I don't know, bro. It's just
who are like the first two off the bench for y'all?
First two off the bench. I mean, honestly, it kind of depends on the game. Like, we have some guys off, like a couple guys off the bench that are there for defense, and a couple guys off the bench that are there for offense. Like, we have our backup big is Derek Lively. He's probably the first guy off the bench. Like, that's the thing. We're big.
Yeah.
Like in the past, dude. Did you realize the year we played y'all the second time in Game 7? Nick, you need to listen to this. Game 7. Guess who our starting center was?
Kleber?
No. He played like 10 minutes that game. Okay, our starting power forward was Porzingis. He was god-awful in those series.
Yeah, I remember.
Our starting center, Nick, listen, was Boban.
Oh,
Boban played 30 minutes, bro, in the Game 7. Boban has never played 20-plus minutes in 4 straight games.
Dude, that guy's
or he's done that once in his career, and it was in that series. Like, our starting bigs were so bad. Like, it's not even that Gafford and Lively are, like, you know, insanely good bigs, but they're just solid.
Gafford's really good. Gafford, like, I know I'm biased, but Gafford's been very good.
He's such a good fit.
He's been exactly what y'all need. Like
exactly. Like, we have so many role players that literally just do their role and let Luka and Kyrie cook. Like,
I think, dude, y'all have like you cover the floor so well.
I know.
You protect the weak spots of your defense and
we don't rely on shooting anymore. Like, we used to be like, oh, if we're not shooting 45% from 3, we're gonna lose. Like, now it's like we can win like a rock fight, like 102-94. Like, we have good defense now too. So I don't know. I'm gonna go on a limb. I'm gonna say this is my hot. I think I texted y'all. I don't know if I did. My hot take of the playoffs is the Nuggets aren't making it out of the West, and the Mavs are going to the finals. That's my hot take, and it's gonna sound like, oh, you're a homer, oh, you know, nah, like, especially
you are a little biased.
A little bit,
yeah,
but I don't think I think they're the second best team in the West, like, pretty, especially with Kawhi dealing with these injuries.
I'll have to see the Thunder.
I don't think the Thunder match up well with the Mavs at all. Like, I think the Mavs would beat them pretty handily.
I think the Thunder is a little similar to the Clippers.
The Thunder are small. Like, because we're big. Like, we have a big team.
You'll not even just like vertically.
And they don't have like who's guarding Luka on the Thunder?
Dub?
Oh God. Put him in the torture chamber.
Who's
you realize like Chet is like the same height, right?
As what?
Luka.
What?
Chet's like 6'11", right?
Wait, what?
How tall do you think Chet was?
I thought it was like 7'1".
You might be right. I might have been tripping.
I was looking for sure.
But Chet plays small. Like,
he's 7'1".
Okay, you got me. But Chet doesn't play big. Like, I don't think the Thunder.
Yeah,
I think.
Yeah, he's not like.
Well, you realize that the Thunder will play either of us. Like, whoever we'll play them second round. So
where, like, your mind went immediately.
I feel like whoever gets out of this series is going to the conference finals. Like at least.
Well, especially when we have Kawhi for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say both these teams could beat the Thunder. But I just want to see how the Thunder perform. And I mean, like,
I just don't think they're ready yet. Like, teams usually, there's no disrespect to the Thunder, but there's not many teams, like, pretty much ever that have gone from not making the playoffs to being a contender, like, that quick. I don't think the Thunder are on that level yet.
Oh, shoot. John's right. Dort guards.
Oh, you're right.
I forget.
But then who's guarding Kyrie? Shea? Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh God.
But
we got wings, bro. Like PJ Washington.
Thunder switch on screens and y'all play screens.
If they switch, then that's okay. I forgot to bring that up. You remember in those Clippers series when Luka was absolutely torching Zubac? I'm curious to see.
Dude, I know exactly what you're talking about.
I know. I'm curious to see if T. Lue does the same thing and he does the switching. Like, I'm curious.
That was crazy though. I'm like,
I know it was
like coach.
It was so
It looked like we were supposed to be hedging, and then like the biggest issue I think in basketball right now is bigs don't know how to hedge, which Gafford does so well. Gafford hedges.
Yeah,
so
that's why there's only like 5 to 10 bigs in the league that really do it well, and when you have bigs like that, it completely elevates your team. I agree.
And that's been most of the issue is that they stay back and they kind of just watch the guy walk.
Yeah, like that's what Zoo does.
They open the whole flow of play. But
yeah,
Zoo was doing that. And then it's like we call a timeout, and it's like, hey, Zoo, you need to hedge. And he's like, okay, I'm just going to pick up Luka. Like,
Luka puts him in the torture chamber.
And then they'll go, dude, oh my God, this is all making sense to me now. You would go like to the wing, and then you'd call the screen, and then 2 guys would guard the screener, and Luka would just pop up to. It was like watching Golke torch.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my God.
Golke, what a legend,
bro! It's just, dude. There's a serious issue with how like teams play defense now. There's a serious coaching.
Well, because it's like almost impossible, right? I mean, when you're going up against players like that, it's almost like we're not going to be able to stop him. But like, what is the best thing that we can take away? Like, what is the one thing we can take away? Like, I don't even know if you can do that with like Luka or Jokic. Like, you can, because I think the Clippers, what they thought was like, all right, Luka's obviously an amazing passer, so we're just gonna make him a scorer. Like, Luka, you're gonna score 60 points to beat us, but he literally did. Like those first 2 games, he literally did. And then I don't know if you remember, we went up 2-0, and then game 3, it was in Dallas, bro. It was one of the most heartbreaking series of my life. What's going on?
Dude, Nick, we're looking like a pedophile right there, dude. It was like, dude, it looked like he was like a 7-year-old man.
We were up 2-0, and then we went up by 25 points in the first quarter of game 3, and then we folded, and then y'all won the series.
Yeah.
Because y'all stopped doing that. Y'all stopped so I'm curious to see what they do, bro. Because Zubac cannot handle us, bro.
Yeah, you're right. I think you are right that we tried to make him a scorer, but there was also serious miscommunication in the earlier those games. It wasn't just like a strategic choice. We would leave Luka in 2 guys. Dude, so it was happening in the Heat game too, but it was the opposite, where Harrow was in the corner of this god-awful zone. Spoelstra's zone was horrible. That zone that they started running on the later half of the game, where like
really?
D is in like the nail, and then Harrow's guarding 2 in the corner, and then they come over. They have a screen, so Harrow has to guard 2 in the mortar because they're guarding the like. D-Moore needs to come up and guard the wing, so that they can drive the other guys over, and then Harrow can guard Batum in the corner, which was making Batum so good because he's guarding 2. So he comes up to the wing, and then they kick out to the corner. Batum's wide open, but there was half these times where they set a screen and they're like 4 guys are guarding Lowry in transition.
Oh wow! I didn't mean to my bad. I didn't mean to cut you off, but the Pelicans won, so they'll play Thunder.
Yeah,
Pelicans won by 7.
Man,
that's tough for the Kings. Dang, Fox went 4 for 16 from 3. Holy! Barry Ingram had a solid game, dude. Why did the Pelicans win?
So, dude, you think the Mavs going all the way to the finals to play, I assume, the Celtics?
Yeah, I'm going to go Mavs Celtics, since Celtics win the finals.
How many games do you think the Mavs would take in that series?
I'll go 2. Celtics in 6.
Jackson? I'm going to go since Jude took the West. I'm gonna go Knicks make it to the finals in the East. So I'll switch it up. And I'll take the hot take on the East. And I'll go Nuggets Knicks.
I thought you said that the Knicks would get swept by the Celtics.
I said that. I
am the biggest Knicks fan.
Okay.
So you realize, like,
going to the finals.
Okay,
Has Thibodeau been to a finals or no? Right?
No.
What?
Last on the show, we fully promote gambling, and so I just want to say preference that by saying, if you bet $100 on the Celtics to make the finals, you win 40. Like, that's how big of favorites they are.
Oh, gambling.
Like them, yes, gambling. They're like them not making the finals would be a total disaster. Like they would have to do something insane. Like I just don't think there's any way they don't make the finals.
But they set that bar for themselves about how good they are. So, I think they'll make the finals. I think the Nuggets make it, and I think the Nuggets can beat the Celtics in 6. I think the Celtics are going to have trouble guarding Jokic, and I think that's going to be the difference in the series. The Nuggets have shooters, too, to shoot with the Celtics. So give me the Nuggets to beat the Celtics in 6 games.
Dude, that's so interesting and like so away from like the regular
general. I know.
Dude, that was.
I'm trying to just be right. That's what I feel like is going to happen. Nuggets, Celtics.
I'm okay. That's what I would say is most likely going to happen. But I'm gonna say like I think Knicks have the best chance besides the Celtics to make the finals.
That's fair.
I think that's kind of
if
like
if Embiid was healthy, then I might take the Sixers.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is if the Knicks beat the Sixers, I really think they can do it.
Yeah, the Bucks just don't seem to have it.
The Knicks,
it's gonna be tough.
I think they would lose to the Celtics in 4, maybe 5 games.
Yeah, I agree.
You know, the Knicks play hard. They play some hard, nice basketball with Thibodeau, but they don't have enough to beat the Celtics. I just don't see that at all.
They don't.
Dude, when Josh Hart plays 48 minutes and gets a triple-double, it's so
fun. And they beat the Bulls by 4 in overtime.
I mean, predicting the Celtics to lose to the Knicks is almost like predicting the Warriors when they were super good to lose to, the Jazz.
No. Okay, chill out. The Celtics have not even won a finals yet. We're not comparing them to the Warriors.
As far as the East, they are not losing to anybody in the East.
Yeah, unless I don't even want to say that. I don't even think unless Giannis comes. That's literally the only team I think has the firepower to beat them. But they could also lose first round just because the way they're playing. But if Giannis and Dame are fully clicking, then I could see a world where they push them. I still don't think they would beat them because the Bucks are just old. They just have an old team.
Look, guys, here's my thing: is I think. Derrick Rose in his prime with the Bulls, I don't think the leg injury had anything to do with it. I think he left Tibbs, and D Rose was Tibbs' made when he was with the Bulls. I think that's all it was. I think Tibbs is that good.
Derrick Rose, was he the worst MVP ever?
The worst MVP ever? No way.
Why not?
He was the only MVP not to make the Hall of Fame.
You telling me Derrick Rose better than Nash, bro? Give me get out of here, bro.
Question.
Get out of here, dude.
No question.
Wait, what?
Get the fuck out of here.
You think Rose is better than Nash?
Get out of here, dog. Dude, D Rose had 4 good years of
Wait, as a career?
Dude, come on, dude. Derrick Rose had 1 deep playoff run.
Look, talking about as his career.
I'll be honest. I am one of the biggest Nash haters that's ever lived.
Yeah, I could tell, bro.
Oh, dude.
He lives in your head rent free for some reason.
I hate Steve Nash.
That's insane to me.
Nash sucks, dude.
What's the Nash hate? Nash is a really good player. Maybe you should have won 2 MVPs, but Nash is still a really good player.
No one said he sucked. I actually did say so. He's one of the best. But I think prime D Rose was better than Nash. Is what I'm saying. But as a career, obviously Nash was better than D Rose. But I think D Rose's 4 or 5 year stretch was better than.
Didn't the Suns win 1 million games with Nash that year? Oh, they went 62-20.
They went 82. So.
They ran to the Spurs. The West was literally. It was insane.
Tibbs is my coach of the year. That's what I'll say. I know OKC won it, but
I'm saying OKC just because that's more surprising than Knicks to me.
Yeah. Wait, how many titles did Curry win? 5?
4.
Curry won 4?
Yeah. Nick, you don't have to look it up. I know my stuff, bro. Steph Curry has 4 championships.
16, 17, 18, 22. That 22 is a nice one.
That was probably his best, like his most like.
So basically, like the Spurs are the Patriots of the last few whatever, and the Warriors are the Chiefs.
Spurs are the Patriots,
and the Warriors are the Chiefs.
I mean,
the Spurs are the Patriots.
The funny thing is, the Lakers have more titles than the Spurs since like the Spurs started winning, but like, I mean, the Spurs won the right way.
The Spurs are not dominant like the Patriots.
They kind of were though, Jackson. They can't.
Dude,
lie.
Tom Brady never
like
took a
24
snap in
years.
his NFL career where he was mathematically eliminated from the playoffs.
What?
Tom Brady never took a snap in his career where he was mathematically eliminated
The
from
Spurs
the playoffs.
never missed the playoffs either.
Under Duncan never missed the playoffs.
Duncan never missed the playoffs.
No. The Spurs made the playoffs for 18
Like how do you at least just like not have at least just have 1 year where you're just like not healthy? Like that's insane to me.
Yeah. I don't think they were Patriots level though, dude.
No, we won 5 titles in like a 20-year span.
Fuck, man.
Not even a 20-year span. We won 5 championships in a 16-year span.
Oh, that one's fucking cool.
Yeah, but the Spurs suck, dude. Who cares?
All right, anyway, that's the podcast. Thank you guys. We'll see you next time.